Welcome to the Yaki Yang. We gotta talk about a serious situation that the Yankees are going through. It's time to panic, folks. All right, their pitchers are getting hurt. All right, and with Clark Schmidt going down, and it's real concerning. Now I'm seeing signs that Luis Gil is coming back, but listen, the past few weeks, the Yankees have been getting beat down. I'm talking about two 6-time in a row losses, losing series to teams they shouldn't have lost to. The Angels beat the crap out of us. The Red Sox beat the crap out of us. The Reds, who, listen, I like Ellie De La Cruz, but man, they did not have to beat us down that bad. They got a little too cute in that Red series. They got a little too cute in the Angels series. They can't be taking losses like that. And then the Blue Jays beat the living hell out of us. Listen, I don't know. I'm real concerned. Honestly, listen, I'm not going to pretend like I didn't know that the Blue Jays were going to be tough. I said they were going to be better than the Orioles and the Red Sox. And I said that Rays might be sneaky, and they were. So they gotta wake up. I'm concerned with Giancarlo Stanton. The first base is a headache. Third base is a headache. Second base. The only thing that looks consistent is the outfield. And, you go back to the 2010s, they couldn't figure out the outfield, and the infield was set. Obviously, with Jeter was a stand. Listen, I don't know what they're going to do. If I had to trade, I would get Eugenio Suarez. They're going to ask a lot for him. But there's also Ke'Bryan Hayes from the Pirates. There's Gio Urshela from the A's. I don't know what they would want to do, but honestly, I would play Ben Rice more. I would play Cody. I knew Trent Grisham. Listen, people were calling Trent Grisham Juan Soto at home. Listen, we don't need Juan Soto because we have Juan Soto at home, Trent Grisham. And that was only short-lived. Listen, the thing here, Jason Dominguez needs to be the guy, and so does Cody. And he's been doing his job as that outfielder. But honestly, Paul Goldschmidt, he's either, he's good, but like, there's always that Yankee fan who's like, well, why isn't Ben Rice out there? And it's just really annoying to feel the inconsistency. And then I'll tell you what, another headache is Volpe and Jazz. Jazz just went down. So, folks, the Yankees have a lot of money. And when they didn't buy Juan Soto, it was because they wanted to tell the baseball world that they weren't like these money tyrants, that they could fit the pieces together like Moneyball. But obviously the game's changing, and you have to buy to win sometimes. And it's working for the Mets, and it's working for the Dodgers, and in the past it's worked for the Yankees. But they wanted to show the people that they could be like a farm team in a small ball type of way. And obviously the chemistry needs to be better for the team. The Volpe stuff, and the who's going to play third base, and the Perez and Ascara, and listen, all they need is to string together a few wins and get back on track and get into the playoffs, because they're just free falling right now, and it's time to panic. And they need to look at maybe trading with the A's, maybe getting Gio Urshela and Severino for cheap, or it's going to be a lot more expensive. But Eugenio Suarez and the one of their pitchers. But yeah, I know Pirates are trading Mitch Keller. I don't know, but I just know that after the Padres series, it really felt like we started to nosedive after. That was such a high point. It was a great comeback. Listen, I've seen people on Twitter call the Yankees ghost winter merchants, which is weird because the Yankees are horrible in overtime. They rarely bring that ghost winner in. They rarely bring that ghost winner in. Ghost winner merchants? Whenever I see you had to bunt the guy over and get a in-fly rule, and the game's over. And they just don't do it. But honestly, they need to fix the extra innings problem. It's concerning. This year has been the injury bug. Listen, I'm not. Listen, I know you're gonna think you might turn off the video if you haven't already, but you're gonna think I'm like ooh when I tell you this. I think Boone has a plan. Yeah, no, I'm insane, but like, I think Boone, like, when you get rid of a manager on a struggling team, what you're really saying is somebody has to go, somebody has to take the blame, and honestly, Boone's been in the middle of all of this, taking that blame. He goes out there, yeah, it's alright, we could have done it better. What else is he gonna say? Honestly, when the umps are screwing the Yankees over, he's been the guy to go out there and say, "Hey, buddy, it's gonna, and he gets thrown out." He's been the best at that. Out of all the managers, he did that last year all the way to the World Series. He did it better than Torrey. Torrey just went out there and kind of bumbled out. Yeah, okay, I'll go sit back down. And Girardi, he was smart, and he got us the last win. But a lot of factors went into. Listen, I just want Boone to get that World Series because just to be like, ha, all you haters. It would be a really feel-good moment in Yankee history. I'm yakking along here, and let me know what you think the Yankees should do. Trade-wise, depth-wise, who should play where. Honestly, I would play Ben Rice in DH. I just don't trust Stanton. And listen, I know he's got the biggest pay, but you gotta play the guys that are moving the guys on the bases. And you have to play Volpe and Dominguez every day. And hope for the best. Alright, everybody. I'll see you in the next Yaki Yank. Peace out. Go Yankees.